argument. Police opened fire on this car and kill a baby because it had a baby hostage.
Winning.
No.
And
You suck.
Police are just gun happy, I guess.
You suck.
Not quite sure how to do that. Let's read the story and see exactly what happened, because this is new. I'm reading this with you guys. We're doing this together. We're going through this journey together. 3-month-old was caught in crossfire after father's fled double murder in Louisiana.
No.
God, this dude took his kid
You suck.
on a murder.
Winning.
No.
You suck.
Leo Parker, the 3-month-old baby who died the day after a car chase in which his father was shot dead by police, followed a double murder in Louisiana, was killed by a single gunshot, according to the results of an autopsy. The infant boy, who was born on January 23rd, died early Tuesday morning at U.S. Children's and Women's Hospital in Mobile, Alabama, according to Harrison County Coroner Brian Switzer.
You suck.
Why do you take your kid on crime, bro? Like, what the man? LaMelo was abducted by his father, Eric Derek Smith, who went on the run Monday following the slayings of his ex-girlfriend and her nephew at a home in rural East Boston Road. Smith was killed after being shot multiple times by authorities along Interstate 10 in Biloxi, Mississippi. Okay, so the police, this dude fucking killed this fucking woman's family because they were there just to steal and kidnap his goddamn kid because she was probably a fucking cunt and wouldn't let him see her because fucking women do that type of cunty shit. And you know that he has the fucking kid and he opened fire on the car anyway?
Winning.
No.
Oh my god, this garbage all over this fucking story. Like, all over this fucking... What the fuck, man?
You suck.
Tragically, the child was caught in the crossfire. Switzer said investigators will compare the bullet that killed Lamal to the weapons that were fired at the scene to try to determine the source of the fatal shot. They all should just get fucking... Oh my god. They all need to go fucking to jail. Like, those police are fucking ridiculous. Switzer did not reveal which part of the baby's body was hit by the bullet. He said that the pathologist will determine whether the fatal shot came from close range or at a distance. The police pursuit began at 11:30 a.m. Monday when the deputies with the East Baton Rouge Sheriff's Office arrived at home on Richmond Street in Baker, Louisiana, where someone had earlier called 911. Inside, they found Christine Parker, 32, and her nephew, Brandon Parker, 26, shot to death. That being Herald reported. Smith, 30, grabbed his 3-month son and fled the scene in a blue Nissan.
No.
Yeah, see, another...
You suck.
Oh my god, I can't even fucking speak. This is fucking ridiculous. This is not winning. Another child of the older victim ran to neighbors for help and identified Smith as the subject, the Advocate reported. Louisiana authorities immediately informed the public about the killings and the missing child. Several hours later, Smith's car was spotted hanging east on Interstate 10 near Gulfport, Mississippi. But by the time Mississippi Highway Patrol and the Gulfport Police Department, Harrison County's office, had joined the pursuit, they shut down eastbound lanes of all 10 while making several attempts to stop Smith's car, which now had 2 flat tires. After his car entered Baker, Smith tried to cross the I-10 median to go westbound, but he got stuck in the grass.
You suck.
The chase ended in a hail of gunfire, but the circumstances of what prompted the officers to shoot remain unclear. Who shoots at a car with a little fucking kid in it?
Winning.
No.
You suck. You suck.
Biloxi police are handling the investigation because none of the department's officers were involved in the shooting, according to the reports.
That's how winning is done.
You suck.
Good. At least fucking arrest those assholes. But they probably won't, because that's wrong. I'm all discombobulated with this. Who the fuck shoots at a car with a fucking child in it?
You suck.
Who does that garbage?
Winning.
No.
You suck.
What the fuck? Like, who... I mean, I guess he didn't take his kid on a crime. He kidnapped this kid.
Winning.
No.
You suck.
Why wasn't he allowed to see the kid that made him go that extreme? Like, society is all fucked up. This is a fucking circus. This is a clown show. And it's not even a good circus. We don't have a fucking bearded lady and a fucking strong man or fucking acrobats or anything. All we have is clowns. We have fucking clowns to the left of me, clowns to the right of me, just clowns, 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 clowns. It's a fucking one pony dog show. All we have is a circus with a whole bunch of fucking clowns.
Winning.
No.
You suck. You suck!
This is not how winning is done. This is just not how it's done. Not at all. You know, we should be doing things like the Olympics and shit, but the Japanese are not even going to allow that to happen. We'll get into that in a fucking minute. Like, this whole world is a motherfucking circus. There's no way to say it. You're all, like, I mean, I was guilty of fucking this before I started paying attention to my own behavior in the world and stuff, too. We're a bunch of fucking clowns. We're a bunch of fucking spoiled fucking clowns that don't take responsibility for our actions, blame everybody else, and we need to unfuck that. Every single day, you gotta can do something to unfuck that. Be the best you can be, and move forward in life, and just fucking dominate. Because
That's how winning is done.
if you're not doing anything about it or contributing to your community, and do you really have any right to complain about any of the crap you're complaining about?
No.
You're not the person contributing to that.
Winning? No.
You suck!
Seriously, do you have any room to fucking complain? I mean, I don't think so. You're not participating. Like, I don't like the cities. I'm saving up to move out, and I'm gonna be out of here and do my thing. So, like, I don't participate in the city's garbage, and I don't complain about the city's garbage. Because I don't participate, I have no right to do that. My plan is going elsewhere. I'll find a nice rural area where people believe the same values as I do, and I'll participate there.
That's how winning is done.
Because that's how winning is done. Oh my god, it is what it is. We got to unfuck this mess, and we can't move forward. And it's like we're not the only country in the world that's having this fucking mess. It's all a fucking mess. But like Japan's a mess, Switzerland's a mess, Italy's a mess, China's a mess, Russia's a mess. Everywhere's a fucking mess. We gotta stop blaming the rest of the fucking world for our own fucking problems. We gotta stop trying to take care of the rest of the world's problems, allow them to take care of their own goddamn problems, and we gotta focus and take care of our fucking problems. America gotta come first. We gotta come first, or for a change, or this is gonna all fall the fuck apart. I'm just fucking saying. Let's move on to the final segment. I'm having a bad beard day, and I might have to go in and wash that and give it some love to unmess it. Yeah, see, it's sticking up right over here.
Winning? No.
Yeah, I'm definitely having had bad beard day. So let's get into this last segment, and then we'll go from there. An online petition to cancel the Tokyo Olympics gained 50,000 signatures in the first 24 hours after it was launched. The petition, organized by Kenji, that's a lot of people for one day, Utsunomiya, a lawyer who, I mean, it's probably not a lot of people considering how many people are in Japan. A lawyer who has run several times for Tokyo governor said that the Olympics cannot be held safely and that the games have drained financial resources away from other needs such as COVID-19 vaccine rollouts. The headline in English over the petition reads, "Cancel the Tokyo Olympics to protect our lives." Oh my god, these are the more like the I'm afraid of the disease that has like a 90-something%, a 90, like, oh my god, people are dumb. Government policies are being set with the Olympics in mind, and measures to the curb coronavirus pandemics are being neglected. Newtomia told the Associated Press hospitals are stretched thin, and some people are dying at home. Olympic organizers and members of the International Olympics Committee, IOC, have said that the events will be safe and secure. They recently unveiled the latest version of the playbook, which explains health and safety rules for athletes and other following during the pandemic. I mean, yeah, if they follow safety precautions, it should be fine. But I mean, I'm not Japan. It's not my say. If the Japanese people don't want this, it is what it is. The postponed Olympics are set for July. Meanwhile, Tokyo, Osaka, and several other areas are under a state of emergency because of rising virus cases. The state of emergency is to expire on May 11th, but some reports in Japan say it's likely to be extended. For some reports from the Associated Press, see below, the petition is addressed to the IOC president. I mean, I'd like to see that, because I don't know what Japan's pre-existing conditions are, so I really don't know what level of threat this virus is to Japan. The petition is addressed to IOC President Thomas Bach, who has tentative plans to visit Japan later this month. He's expected to meet the Olympics torch relay on May 17th in Hiroshima, and perhaps also travel to Tokyo with small anti-Olympic protests being planned. Anti-Olympic protests.
Winning? No.
You suck!
Why are we protesting them?
You suck!
Although 70 to 80% of Japanese citizens and polls say they want the Olympics canceled or postponed, there is no indication this will happen. Japanese Prime Minister Yoshihide Suga, I'm sorry if I'm butchering your names, Tokyo Organizing Committee President Seiko Hashimoto and Bach have repeatedly said the games will go on as scheduled. The Olympic torch relay has been crisscrossing Japan for a month. Organizers say that 8 people working on the relay have tested positive for the virus.
Winning? No.
Tokyo Olympics have become a face of saving exercise for Japan, which has officially spent $15.4 billion to prepare them for the IOC. Tokyo Olympics are critical since 73% of its income come from selling television rights. Organizers, oh my God, is this all about money? All about the economy and not actual people's lives? Because if so, that's going to be garbage. We're going to say they need 10,000 health workers to support the Olympics. They have also requested 500 additional nurses. A nurses federation balked at the request, and 200 sport medicine specialists. Only 2% of Japan's public have been vaccinated. That's a low percentage, but I mean, I don't particularly care for the vaccines, but that seems low to me. Japan has attributed 10,500 deaths to the virus. That's not even a lot. Good by global standards, but not so good as many neighbors. Good by good. That's not a lot of people, even by your own population standards. There, it's sad, but it's that's not bad. In order to host the Tokyo Olympics and Paralympics in July, we must devote a large number of medical professionals, valuable resources such as medical facilities and medical equipment, and various other resources. The petition says. I mean, that's probably true, but you always have to do that. In a survey conducted by the National Circulated Manachi newspaper, and not just that, you always have to do that, and this virus isn't going to go anywhere, so that's never going to fucking change. We have to learn to adapt to it, and we shouldn't adapt to it by canceling the that keeps us all united, because that just seems retarded to me. In a survey conducted by the National Circulated newspaper, 9 prefectural governors say they wanted the games canceled or postponed again. Most of the 47 governors declined to answer, saying they had no decision-making power. How does the governors of the regions have no decision-making power in a government? It just seems counterproductive for a government to me, a little tyrannical, a little authoritarian. But it seems like you got billions of people and only 50,000 of you maybe said no. You're complaining that the disease might be bad when you've only lost a little over 10,000 people when you have billions. The math doesn't add up. The math does not reach the conclusion that you were presenting to me today. I mean, vaccination numbers seem low for like one of these countries, like one of our like advanced, developed nations, because I would like, we're having our own anti-vax problem here, and like I'm not taking the vaccine because it's experimental medicine. It has nothing to do with whether or not I think it is or isn't okay for me. That's irrelevant to me. I'll wait to find out that after the study. I'm not going to be a lab rat. But I expected more people. But I don't know, Japan's into weird, but it's good. It's why we like Japan. We get lots of weird stuff, weird entertaining things come out of Japan. Nice technologies. Japan is one of the most awesome global players I like. Japan's no America, but I mean, America's no picnic either anymore. We're not actually invented anything anymore. We're just consuming.
No.
So it is what it is. I mean, I think the games should go on. We gotta return to normal and learn how to live with this virus, because it's not going anywhere. It's gonna displace the flu, and it's gonna get bad every winter, and it's gonna spike and go down, spike and go down, spike and go down, like no matter whether we have a fucking vaccine or not. And it is what it is. This is how life is at this point, and we need to learn to adapt to that. Otherwise, we're gonna be fucking lost in the sauce. Why make life inordinately harder because you're afraid of fucking an abysmal statistic? It makes no sense to me. I'm just saying. But anyways, as always, I'm Doc Camo. This has been my thought of the day, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.